Welcome back to Code B.A.E, guys. For the last time, we saw the four different pages. Okay, so first page we saw was about taking the first name, last name, and the photo for the user. Second, for the subjects and the types of classes. Third, for taking in the time of the college, and fourth, for the timetable. Moving forward, now we are going to see the main page where we will be tracking the attendance. Let's create an artboard for it. So I'm just creating an Android mobile artboard and I'll name it as main because this is the kind of main page that we'll be seeing on the Android screen. So let's create a rectangle which will hold the user's image, the name of the user, and the total percentage, like the overall percentage for that, maybe for that SAM. Okay, so I will just give the same gradient that we are carrying it forward. I need to unlock this for that. So I will just copy the color from here, the same violet color, and now I'm gonna paste it. I'm gonna choose the gradient. Okay, we want the horizontal gradient, not the vertical one now. So I'll do the horizontal gradient and I will put the starting color as the violet. I'll paste the same color and now the next color that I want is white, which is already white, I suppose. Yes, it is already white. Okay. So now that we have given the gradient, we will just copy the same image logo, unlock it, and then just copy it to this page because we'll be using the same image. Either the user gonna change the image or by default it will be this. So we'll just resize it. Okay, now what we need is the name for the user. So let's just create the text. I'll write my name is Mugdha Khataukar. Okay, and we need to align it properly. Okay, I think that it is a bit small, so let's just change the size. Okay, this is too big, so maybe a little lesser. Yeah, perfecto. I'll change the color to black. Yes. Next thing we need to write the aggregate percentage. So I'll just write on an average, whatever you feel. Maybe 62.53. Yeah. 62.53 that is. So just place it again exactly where you want and change the color to black. Yep, there you go. Now I'm creating for bullets like the menu dots which we have on top. So I'll just take a circle and I will change the color to the same violet. So I need to use the color picker to do that and I'll just remove the borders. Okay, so once that is done, I will repeat these 2 more times because it has a 3-dot menu. So now once that is done, I will place it on top. Okay, now as you can see, I created the horizontal, but usually they are not horizontal, right? So maybe we could just make it vertical, or I don't know. The horizontal are usually used for iOS and not Android. So maybe, but I like the horizontal ones. But since we are doing it for Android, I think we should change back to vertical. So just drag those bullets down and arrange them properly, one below the other. Use the guides for doing that. So once you have aligned it, you get the three dots menu. This three dots menu will be used for the purposes like if you want to enter the cutoff percentage, like my college has 75% attendance cutoff. Some other college may have 60%, depending. The settings, if you want to change any timetable and other things, or if you want to clear the data. So once you're done with that, let's move forward with it. We need to create a few cards now. The cards for the attendance to be noted down in this same format, but just a bigger cards. So I'm just creating one rectangle card, and I will just give the corner radius because I don't want the card to be exact rectangle, but I wanted to have a little roundy corner kind of. So I'll just give the corner radius to it. I will give the same border, yeah. Okay, more radius I think. Okay. Next thing we want to do is we have to put the name of the subject, the total attend classes that has happened till date, the attended classes you have, the percentage, and maybe like if you are on the average or no, something like this. So I'll just copy this name from here, yeah, and align it. Change, I'll increase the font because it is too small for the card. Okay, so once I'm done with the name of the subject for the first card, what I'll do is now I will say the classes which you have attended already. So maybe I'll write 11, yeah, and I'll change the color to the same violet. Place it below the subject name and align it with it. Okay, once you have done that, next thing we need is the total number of classes that happened till date. So I'll write the total classes as 15 and I'll align it with the attended classes, I mean with the same line on the other side, and change the color to violet. Okay, now I have my total class, I have my attended classes. I'll increase the card size because it is small, I feel. Next, what we have to do is we need the percentage and to tell the user if he is on the average or not. So I'll just write you are good to go. Actually, the percentage is not at 75, but I'm just not yet considering the exact percentage right now. We'll just say that the user percentage is good to go. I mean, he doesn't have to worry about it. I'll increase the card size. Okay, now we have everything with us together. Let's just check properly aligned. Yes. Now we need the percentage for that particular subject. So percentage for the subject is, I think, yeah, it is, let me calculate, it is 73.33%. So let us just align this in front of the subject name and increase the size. Align it properly with the guides. Yeah, and change the color to violet. Okay, now we have a card ready. Let us just repeat this card several times, because in a day there will be a lot of subjects that you will be attending. So I'm just repeating the same card again, and I'll ungroup it. Okay, now you can see that the card has the same subject name. So I'll just change the subject name. I'll keep the other data same. It is just as a reference for you to know. So the next subject I'll write as OPD, and the next to be the SAD. Okay. No, the DBMS, I'll change it to DBMS practicals. Okay, the practicals name is getting too long. So what I'll do is I'll just write DBMS pracs. There it is. So this is the page. This is the main page that the user is going to see every day he opens the app. So, but the point over here is there are times where the classes are shuffled. So one day you might have an extra class of some other teacher at that same time. So we are putting this plus button over here, so that, say suppose for example, the sad ma'am is not there that day and someone else is taking that lecture. So to keep a track of that, we need an extra lectures page or something. So you mark off for the sad and you mark the other subject which was taken. So you add the plus sign over there. Now that plus sign will only show you the subjects which are not there on that day. So I'll just copy paste the same artboard, because we are using the same format. The subjects and the buttons are going to change, rest everything will be remaining same. I'll just place it down because it's like the same artboard of the first one. I'll place it down, and what I'm going to do is I want a tick mark sign. Instead of the plus sign, I want a tick mark sign, because the subject which you have attended, when you mark the attendance you want to go back to your page. So it says, the tick mark size says that you are done with marking attendance. So let us just create the tick mark sign. We will just use the lines to create the tick mark sign. So I will resize the lines and join them together in the particular order. Bring this line down. Okay, let me zoom. Okay, so as you can see, the two lines, see, so you have your tick mark sign over here. Let us change the color to violet. Okay. And the border we will increase because it's kind of invisible. So we need a larger border. So our tick mark sign is ready over here. Okay. So we'll just group them together now. Okay, we forgot that our tick mark color should be white and not violet because the background color is violet. It won't be visible otherwise. Okay, so now let me just resize the tick marks so that it will fit the circle which we have. Okay, let me bring the circle so that we can just arrange it. Okay, it is going. Resize it, put it on that. Okay, it is. Let us bring it further. So we'll put the circle behind. So you can see the tick mark sign is a little smaller for the circle. Let us just increase the size the way we want. Okay, and align it properly. Mm-hmm. No, okay, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, I feel that is. Yeah, I feel that will do. Let's just arrange and group it. Okay, now bring it onto the page to align it properly. Okay, yeah, you have aligned it. Now once you are done with the position, now what you are going to do is you have to change the subjects. Now the subjects which are there on the main page for that day shouldn't come in this. So let us just change the subject, maybe XYS, um, ABZ. Then we can write maybe PQ practicals or PQ tutorials, anything. Let us just write tutorials because, and instead of DBMS pracs we will write sad pracs. Okay, so we have our main page and the fragment of it. So all of our pages are kind of ready. The further pages we will see next time, but I'll just show you how to prototype it in XD. This is the first page. When you click this button, it should go on to the second page. So you link it. You have other options of it, the pages option like the transition and the everything and the timing. We'll just stick to plus 0.1 second ka time. Okay. For the next page, we haven't added the tick mark button or anything. So let's just go with this button to go to next page as of now, because everything we cannot show here. The same way we will just link on going because I don't want to change any transitions and all. I'll just keep on going. Okay, even for this page we did not have a tick mark button because after adding everything it will come. For the last two pages it will go hand in hand. So let's run this. Just play it. If you click goes to next page, click, next page, click, next page, and next page. Okay, so see, now here if you click on the plus icon, you will get to see the second page. Okay, see, and the back, forward back, that way. The same way will happen in the Android application also. So you get a pretty good idea when you're coding that how the flow is going to go. This is the basic reason why we why we design in first and nothing else, so that to get the good idea. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Give it a like, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. We'll see you next Sunday. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Tata.